David Baye here from musculardevelopment.com. We are in New Haven, Connecticut, Montanari Bros Powerhouse Gym for the big Geared Up meet up this weekend. Dusty, middle of the off season, you had your pro debut at the Phoenix Europa in 2015. I think everybody would say that you came out with the best package you've ever brought. Give us a little bit of update. How's your off season going, man?
Off season's rolling really good right now. I mean, essentially, of course, same as always for me. I'm working the lower body, and we brought a different game plan in. I just finished 5 weeks of training legs every other day, which was quite an experience, but it worked. I mean, I could actually see visible improvements, and when people that are close to you tell you they can see it, it's a good sign, because my friends are brutal to me. So they're like, hey, your legs don't look quite as awful. It's almost like a compliment.
No, the big question, obviously, with training something every other day, were you getting burnt out? Was the recovery there? I mean, are you sore from one workout to the next, hitting them every other day like that?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you're never not sore, but it's a different type of sore. It's weird. I'm actually looking forward to next week. Will be my first week doing them alone again, where you're going to have that brutalizing soreness. It's almost like they don't have time to get completely into hell before you're hitting them again. But what ended up happening is by the end of the 5 weeks, I could actually see I started to get weaker a little bit, and that's when it was like, all right, time to shut it down. If you're losing reps on a machine, you know.
Now, as far as like that type of training, I mean, were the lifts and like the exercises you're doing, were they the same as what you would do when you're training them once a week, or did that all change too? I mean, like let's say your normal workout is, you know, squats, leg press, whatever. Was it the exact same workouts every other day as you would normally do, or did that change up as well?
I got more creative. I did more stuff, but I mean, my compound stayed the same. And a big question a lot of people ask me is, was I doing less when I went in? And essentially, I was treating every workout as if it was the only leg workout of the week. We just did it essentially 3 times a week. And it came out really good. It was something, I talked to both Dante Trudell and John Meadows, and both of them said to me the same thing. I played hockey my whole life, so they were like, I think your legs just need more. So I gave it a roll, and it works out good since I actually like training them.
All right, man. Now, obviously, a lot of IFBB Pro shows on the calendar once again for 2016. A couple of new shows. What's the game plan for you for 2016?
My plan is to hit a bunch this year. You know, I mean, I know a lot of guys, they turn pro and they want to wait for a long time to see their body change. My body is what it is. I love to compete. So I'm going to start probably at Tim Gardner's show, the Tampa, in early August. And I'm going to just basically do every show I can until my body stops coming in the way I like it to. Because for me, I'm still young enough in my career as far as competing. I need to compete more. I need to get on stage. I need to get stage presence. Those types of things have never been that exciting to me. So, you know, this year I'd like to do as many shows as I've ever done this year.
Which I'm sure the fans will love, and I know from a media standpoint, we love seeing the big name guys on stage. It was one of the things that we talked about with another guy earlier on was, you know, I think the fans as a whole are kind of tired of seeing these guys get on stage once or twice a year and then disappearing for a year and a half. You know, we always talk about the golden era, and you get the guys in the 90s who it seemed like they were doing 5, 6, 7 shows in a row. So I think the fans and I know the media will be excited to see you on stage that many times. But we wish you the best of luck in your prep. When does the diet actually start if that show's in August?
I'll be starting probably about 12, 14 weeks out. I mean, I'm not getting too heavy this year. I've let the body rest, but staying light. I'm only 285, and I competed at 258, so I'm close.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Less than 30 pounds. All right, man. Well, we appreciate your time. We're going to let you get back to all the fans we have here at the big meetup. So once again, guys, this is David Baye with Dusty Hanshaw from musculardevelopment.com from the Montanari Bros Powerhouse Gym Geared Up meetup here in New Haven.